What up, though? It's your brother Jay is real. Welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time here, go ahead and subscribe, notification bell. That way you don't miss out on the realest content on YouTube. You see the title, you see the thumbnail, so you already know what's going on. That's right, it's time for another gun review. And today we're talking about the Tisas 1911 imported by SDS. Let's go ahead and get right to it. Alright, you guys, so like we said in the intro video, today we are talking about the Tisas 1911 imported by SDS, or it's also called the SDS 1911 carry SS45, but I'm gonna just say Tisas 1911 just to keep it short. But yeah, so that's this weapon right here. First things first, disclaimer, this weapon is clear, no ammo is in the gun. No magazine, and this is the only magazine I have in the area with ammo in it. So we got that on out the way. So first things first, this weapon, it is chambered in the 45 ACP. If you're familiar with that round, then you know it's a pretty big and you know, one of those big bangs. You know what I mean? One of those big bulky rounds. You know, when I first picked this gun up, my uncle told me, he was like, yeah, man, you in the big boy gun club now. You know, you got that 45 ACP. Now, me personally, I'm a 9mm type of guy, but yeah, so when I picked this up, uncle was like, yeah, man, you in the big boy club now. So yeah, man, like I said, chambered in 45 ACP. Which is a very effective round. Some people like to carry it as they carry rounds. Like I said, me personally, I prefer the 9mm, but overall it's a pretty good round. I've shot some different types of different ammos through this weapon. We'll kind of get more into the, you know, how did it function and stuff like that in just a second. But yeah, I've shot different types of ammo, and then this particular mag is a 10-round magazine that I keep the Hornady Critical Duty inside of it. As far as size and weight, so this particular model, like I said, it is the carry model. So it's not, you know, you have some of them that's shorter than this, and then you also have some that that's a little bit longer than this. I feel like this was like right, you know, like the perfect size for me. It kind of gives me that like almost like a Glock feeling type, you know, Glock 19 I should say, as far as size goes. It's not a real big gun, and on top of that, it's not a heavy gun. You know, I'm sure different people have different opinions, man. I'm just giving you an average guy's opinion. It's not a heavy gun for me. It's not a heavy gun. I don't know. I feel like, of course, a Glock 19 or something like that, where, you know, it has like a polymer frame and stuff like that, is going to be a little bit more lightweight. So this gun, I guess, compared to like a Glock 19 or something like that, it probably has a little bit extra weight because it's all stainless steel, as you can see. So as far as accuracy go, I'll say that this weapon is pretty accurate in my opinion. You know, 10, 15, 25 yards or something like that, you should be pretty straight. You know, if you're looking to carry this weapon like as a defense weapon or anything like that, like I said, it's pretty accurate for, you know, for me. I haven't had any issues with it, you know, at shorter distances, or I would say regular shooting distances at all, anything like that. So accuracy, you know, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. You know, I give it probably like a good 7 out of 10. It's not bad. So as far as, you know, like the, you know, working the gun and stuff like that, I feel like it's a pretty simple platform. It's not too difficult to break this gun down for the cleaning process and stuff like that. Like, I own a SIG P938, so, well, actually, I guess that would be my first 1911. Even though it's not a full size like 1911, it's more of a like a pocket carry type gun, but like a smaller version of this. But you know, I'm kind of familiar with working one of these 1911s based off of that SIG 938. Owned that gun for years, and you know, it was just easy transition, really just kind of breaking, like I said, using this weapon as far as the controls go, safety, the hammer in the back, you know, pretty simple weapon. Now I will say, as far as the trigger go, I actually like the trigger on this gun. Very lightweight, you know, once you know, it's almost like a hair trigger. It kind of reminds you like a revolver that's cocked or something like that. It's, you know, very lightweight. It's not a heavy trigger. It's not a very long and extended pull on this gun. So I can just show y'all this. I can show y'all the trigger pull, just like that. Let me do that again. So I want to actually make sure y'all can see it. So as you can see, pretty light, or not too long to reset, you know. And like I said, that trigger is just like that, you know. So in my opinion, it's a pretty good trigger. I like it. Like I said, very lightweight, and you know, you're not about to be struggling with pulling or anything like that. You know, once you get that hammer cock, you just boot, you know, you're ready to go. Now, as far as the sights go, I actually like the sights on this gun. These are some pretty good looking sights. You know, it's real easy to, you know, get your get your eyesight on that front sight post, and then getting it in between the two dots in the back. So it's you know, it kind of remind me like almost like some suppressor type suppressor or height sights or something like that. So that it kind of just give me a feeling like they you know, a higher quality, like some high quality sights. Now like I said, I'm not too familiar with, I'm familiar with working in 1911, but I'm not too familiar with like all the different models and, you know, the higher end ones versus the lower budget ones and things like that. So, you know, for all I know, these can be some crappy sights, but to me, these mugs look pretty decent. I believe that you can adjust these sights for windage. Nah, probably not. I'm looking at it now here. So yeah, I'm not too sure if I can adjust these for like windage and elevation and stuff like that. But overall, like I said, I like the sights on here, man. The gun is decently accurate. And like I said, it's just real easy to get your eye on that, you know, on those sight posts. Now these are not like, you know, some glow in the dark ones or anything like that. These are just some regular white dot sights like that. And then I would say like the overall feel of the gun, once again, I do like it. You know, at first I think when I initially went to go get this gun, I was considering getting the model that's longer than this one. I believe it's called the Governor model, something like that. But I was considering getting a little bit longer one. But after like I actually got my hands on this one, I just realized like this is actually, you know, for a person like me, I'm 6'4", you know, pretty, you know, big dude, pretty solid guy. So this is like a, you know, this gun is just, for some reason, it just fit me well. Like, you know, it just fit me very well. You know, the size and stuff, like it's how it just fit in my hand is just almost perfect. You know, like if I would have got the longer one, it would have been a couple inches longer in the front. But this right here, like I said, is perfect. It's pretty much like the same size as a Glock, you know, Glock 19 to me. And you know, Glock 19, I've actually been carrying it a little bit more lately. You know, with it being the winter time, I've been carrying that weapon a little bit more. But yeah, man, like I said, as far as the feel, I enjoy the feel of it. You know, it kind of, you know, for some people it might be a little bit heavy. For me, it's not that heavy of a gun, even with a mag in there. You know, I even like how I look with the mag in there. You know, extended 10-round magazine. Just, you know, kind of a little bit different. Now, I think it would look better with that 10-round magazine if I had the longer one. It might look a little bit better. Kind of remind me of that movie, I think is it Wanted or something like that, where they be shooting bending the bullet with was it Morgan Freeman in there and stuff like that. So this is your regular size magazine, as you can see. So as far as accessories go, so this particular model, as you can see, it has the front pink Picatinny rail, so I can throw a light on here if I needed to, a red dot, anything like that. I might throw a light on here. I don't know. I mean, this particular gun, I don't know. I might throw a light on here. Like I said, we're gonna kind of get more into my overall opinion on it in just a second, but I would say, yeah, man, you know, it's a 1911, so there are plenty aftermarket parts that you can, you know, swap out on here, you know, the guide rails and, you know, the internals and stuff like that. Me personally, I don't get too much off into that. I like to keep my gun stock and go from there. But yeah, you know, definitely you can swap out some parts on here. I will say one thing that I'm more than likely, well, I don't really have a choice to, but I'm gonna swap out the grips on here, and I'm gonna show y'all why in just a second. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely be swapping out the grips on here. It's like they came with like these plastic type grips on here, so I might throw, I don't know, I like the silver with the black, so I might throw like some black wood grips or something like that if I can find some. But definitely, you know, a lot of options for you. You know, if you want to swap out the sights and stuff like that, you know, like I said, it's definitely plenty of aftermarket parts for this gun. I mean, this gun has been out since the year 1911. Well, not this particular one, but you know, the 1911 platform came out in the year 1911. So as far as value go, when I picked this gun up, I believe I paid like $580 for this gun, $579 and some change, plus tax and all that kind of stuff. So it was about $580. It just rounded up to 600 bucks. This is definitely, when it comes to 1911s, this is definitely what you would consider a budget friendly option. So for me, when I picked this gun up, you know, I did my research on different types of 1911s and stuff like that. And if y'all know, you know, sometimes me personally, I really don't like budget friendly guns. You know, I prefer to spend the extra couple dollars if, you know, if it's gonna give me a little bit added peace of mind as far as reliability and stuff like that go. So I don't deal with budget friendly guns. But when it comes to like the 1911, you know, for me personally, I didn't think I would ever use like something like this as my carry weapon, which I could, but I never thought I'd use something like this as my carry weapon. So when I was doing my research and I really wanted to get one, my reason for wanting to get one was really just to have a nice like range gun. So you know, my options were kind of slim, as like you got budget friendly guns and then you just got like high-end stuff. So it's really like no soft, I don't know, in my opinion, it's like no real soft spot right in the middle. So for me, I just decided, well, since it's gonna only be a dedicated range gun and I would prefer not to put too much wear and tear on the high end, you know, 1911. Like when I was looking at, I was really originally thinking about getting like a Dan Wesson or something like that, you know. And those guns, I've seen them go for like, let's just say on the low end, probably $1,000, but on average, you know, anywhere from 12 to 1,500. And like I said, you know, for a range gun, you know, there's something that's more high end like that. For me personally, I just didn't really want to be putting wear and tear on that. You know, like this gun, you know, $600. It's a range gun. It's a range toy. I don't mind putting, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 rounds of ammo through this, you know. But if I had that Dan Western or something like that, be honest, I probably wouldn't even ever shoot it, you know, because I don't know, this is how I am. You know, I like to keep high value guns. You know, I try to keep them, you know, in a let's just say a competitive market. I like how that sounds. I like to keep them in a competitive market. You know, if I was to ever resell my guns, or you know, if my guns just get passed down in my family 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, you know, they might be worth something then. So when it comes to, like I said, those high value guns, I prefer not to shoot them. I would prefer, well, like I said, which is why I picked this one up. You know, I knew it was only going to be a dedicated range gun. I knew it wasn't going to be like a carry weapon or something like that. So I just didn't see the, you know, the reason to go ahead and spend, like I said, $1,200-$1,500 on like a Dan Wesson or a Colt or, you know, something like that, when I can just get like a, you know, whatever the budget friendly is, regardless of how it's going to function. I take my chances with like I said, a budget friendly one. So like I said, as far as value go, definitely a valuable gun, or a budget friendly gun, I should say. For me, when I picked this up, was, like I said, about $600 out the door. So now that leads me to my next subject, which is going to be, let's just say, durability and reliability. Now I do some pretty decent research, man, on all, you know, any firearm that I'm, you know, in the market or looking for, or that I plan to buy. So I definitely did my research on it, and you know, I don't know, man. Sometimes these YouTubers, listen here, when y'all come to my channel, and if y'all coming to my channel for gun content, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. And I'm not no expert. I'm not no ex-military. I don't know everything and all, you know, all the terms and stuff like that when it come to guns. But I'm gonna give you my honest opinion at the end of the day. You know, ain't nobody paying me to do these reviews and nothing like that. So I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, you know, from an average perspective. So I'm saying that to say that sometimes these folks probably be getting paid to, you know what I mean, to boost a particular weapon or boost a particular gun or something like that. And I ain't saying that they did, but I'm just saying it's possible a lot of these folks, you know what I'm saying, was just paid off to promote this gun or something like that. I don't know, because for me, when it comes to durability and reliability, I'm gonna have to give this gun just a fail. I'm not even gonna rate it. I'm just gonna give it a fail. Y'all can see some of the clips that I'm throwing in. You know, just reliability kind of issues. Now at the same time, it could also be, you know, I know a lot of guns need like a break-in period. So a lot of people saying with 1911s, you really got to shoot these things to really break it in all the way. Me personally, I've only put like probably about 200 rounds through this particular 1911, so it probably still need a little bit more shooting and stuff like that. But you know, every time I've been out and shot this thing, I think probably shot it like 2, 3, 4 times or something like that. I've had issues with it. You know what I'm saying? I've had issues with it. First I thought it was like the ammo. You know, it had issues with the ammo. Wasn't the ammo? Then I thought it was the issue with the mag, because it came with this here. I don't know what kind of brand mag it is or not, but it came with this here black magazine. Like I said, I shot it, put like some hollow points through it, put some full metal jackets through it, and I was having issues with the magazine. So then I went in, I said, listen here, let's just fix this issue by going with what everybody says is the best. So what did I do? I caught me a couple of these Wilson Combat 1911 magazines. Still, having issue after issue with them. Like I said, it's a Wilson Combat 10 round magazine. So I don't know if it's the ammo, I don't know if it's the magazine, I don't know if it's the gun. All I'm saying is it definitely has its issues, it definitely has its hiccups. Failure to feed, failure to chamber around. And then like when I was shooting these right here, the Hornady critical duties, definitely did not like these particular bullets. Like almost every round that I shot with these Hornadies, it definitely didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I had a hiccup like I said, almost every time I had a hiccup with it. And then as far as durability, something that I did notice, when I was shooting earlier, and this is why I said I'm probably more than likely gonna have to swap out the grips. But if you can see that crack right there? So the grip completely cracked right there on its own. And then even on this side, on the other side, it has like a little small crack. If I can get it to focus. There we go. Y'all can see it right there, right up under the screw. So yeah, man, there's durability, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's a budget friendly gun, so I'm not expecting it to be flawless. I'm not expecting it to be what, you know, these higher end 1911s are, and I haven't shot these higher end 1911s myself. So for all I know is, this could have been a Dan Weston for $1,500 and had the same exact issues. I don't know. I personally haven't shot them. Like I said, this 1911 I've shot, and then I think I shot like a coat before. So. But yeah, man, you know, reliability and durability, man, I'm just gonna say absolutely fail, in my opinion. Now, you know, when I did my research on it, a lot of people was giving this gun praise, mainly because of the price of it, you know, and so they say it was a reliable gun. Like I said, not for me. You know, I've had just about every time I shot this gun, I've had my fair share of hiccups with it. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and fail it as far as the reliability and durability go. Track record, like I said, I'm not too sure how long these guns actually have been out like that. They seem like I believe it's a fairly new company, but I might be wrong. Y'all comment down below and let me know. But as far as track record go, like I said, the research I've, you know, the people I've seen talk about this gun, some of the different YouTubers and bloggers and stuff like that, they said that this gun's a pretty good gun. You know, it's supposed to run flawless, no issues and stuff like that. Me personally, like I said, I can't give that same feedback. You know, I've had issues with it. But as far as, you know, what other people say, and as far as the research go, you know, they say that this is a pretty good gun. Like I said, I think it's more so because of the price, though, is that it's a pretty good gun. It's like, I don't know, you know, about where y'all from, but you know, we got Little Caesars here in the city. I'm pretty sure Little Caesars probably got to be nationwide now, but Little Caesars, man, back in the day was like, you know, a hot and ready ain't really that good, but because it's $5 compared to a $10-15 pizza, you know, that thing slaps. So yeah, man. And it brings me down to the last topic, man, as far as philosophy of use. So, like I said earlier, man, for me, when I bought this weapon, my main purpose in buying it was for it to be a range gun. I knew that if I got, you know, if I got more high-end 1911, a $1,500 1911, a $3,000 1911, if I got something like that, 9 times out of 10, I probably would never shoot it. I throw that thing in the case, man, and just, you know, let it be a collector piece, man. So when I picked this gun out, man, I knew I wanted a 1911 that I was going to be able to go out and go shoot and go and enjoy. So for me, philosophy of use, definitely, you know, a dedicated range weapon. If you're looking for something like that, because I've had issues with it, I wouldn't suggest using this thing as a self-defense weapon or something like that. You know, or if anything, you might want to, you know, really put like a good 1,000-2,000 rounds. You know, that's gonna cost a lot of money, but put about 1,000-2,000 rounds, man, through this gun and really break it in, and you know, make sure you're keeping it clean and stuff like that. But I wouldn't suggest using this as a self-defense weapon. I don't know. I mean, you know, I know people go hunting with 1911s and stuff like that. Like I said, I just wouldn't. You know, a bear coming at you, and then you gotta, you know, release 10 of these good big ball 45 ACPs. I wouldn't take that chance or something like this. You know me, I'm a Glock guy. You know, if anything, I'm gonna go grab me a Glock 21 or something like that, man. But yeah, man, like I said, for me, philosophy of use, really, I would just say, man, it's for something like this, because you're gonna take that risk with reliability. Something like this, you know, a budget gun or any budget gun, but specifically this gun, I would say your best bet, man, if you want this gun like how I wanted this gun, you know, just use it as a dedicated range weapon. If you're looking for, you know, your first 1911, you don't own one, but you're looking for a 1911, or you want to have one in your arsenal, you want to kind of get more familiar with, you know, with 1911s, and you actually plan to shoot your 1911, and if you don't, you know, if you know, if you're looking for something budget, if you're looking for something that's just a shooter, I would say definitely as far as a range gun go. If you're looking for a more collector piece and stuff like that, you know, definitely this wouldn't be it. You know, you want to take a chance with like I said, Dan Wesson and stuff like that. But yeah, man, that's gonna pretty much wrap up this video. Appreciate it if you watched it all the way through, man. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Tell me, you know, if you own this particular weapon, what are your thoughts on it? How's it, you know, how's it ran for you? And you know, what are some, you know, what's some good options as far as budget-friendly 1911s go? Because I know you got like the Rock Island Armory, Taurus. They make a decent 1911, I think, or something like that. So you definitely got a few different options, man. But yeah, man, y'all hit me up in the comments, man. And that's gonna pretty much wrap this up. As always, keep it real with God and keep it real with yourself. Shalom.